needs to be washed. Don't judge me. Mind your business. Hi. Welcome to my bubble, where we do a little bit of adulting, a little bit of healing, and a little bit of creating. So, we tapping in with the universe again today. I'm gonna give myself rewind. One of my goals, or like I am slow down, babe. One of my goals / I am making the conscious decision to give myself more credit. So we're going to talk about some of the things that I've manifested in my life, because I need to give myself more credit. Like, yes, I did / do work hard for these things, but like along with my working hard, I have manifested. Like, that was part of my working hard. You know, faith without work is dead. So yes, I manifested, I put it out into the universe, and then I did the work. So let's talk about it. This is one of the books that I used to write all my manifestations down in. I have a couple different ones. But this one I think this one was the one that I had intended on filling up when I took that 6-month break off of social media. I think I was like, all right, I got 6 months, I can use this whole book, you know? I didn't use the whole book, but I think I have like the last section left, maybe last 2, maybe last section and a half. But some of the things I wrote in this book have come true. Not come true, have come to fruition. So let's talk about it. This is my new one, my new book. But the most important thing, not most important thing, but I try to focus on things or pick out the ones that are like tangible and that like you can see, so I can prove to you that I've manifested it. Because other stuff is like peace, harmony, strength, all those kinds of things. And yes, I do still have those things, but it's like I could talk your head off all day about being at peace, but those are just words. So I picked the ones that are all physical and tangible, so you can see I'm not just talking out my ass, you know. Let's get into it. I was keeping track, I guess. I don't know why, but eventually I stopped counting the numbers. I don't know why I started counting the numbers to begin with. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so I did manifest for, I'm pretty sure it was 30 days straight. I don't want to go back and look at all the dates, but I wrote day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 in my bank account. So I have them bookmarked, so I can just flip to the page and get to it. Now, June 22nd, 2021, day 5 of manifesting. Was the first time that I wrote, I am happy and grateful to have moved out of my mother's house by 25. Thank you. That was the first time I wrote that. You see, I'm in my own crib. I'm 23. So that came to fruition, right? Let's flip, keep going. Day 21, July 14th, 2021. I reworded it and I said, I moved out of my mother's house before 25. Thank you. Basically the same thing, but like, you know. Now, it really, not that you aren't supposed to, but you really don't need to constantly write the same things. If you write them down and believe that like you're gonna have these things. But I'm not explaining to you how to manifest in this video. We can talk about that in another video if you'd like, though. Comment that down below. Also, watch my book club video on The Secret. That's really, I don't want to say the best explanation. Wow. Me just realizing that I have the video but haven't posted it yet. It will be up though. Moving on. Eek. But like I said, I manifested these things. I wrote it down. I full-fledged believed like I was moving out and I would be in my own place. And I am. And for myself, I set the timeline to let it be before I turned 25. I was technically 22. October 25th, 2021, I got a bit more specific and I attached a feeling to it. I wrote, hold on. I wrote, I am proud that I moved into my Dallas apartment by my birthday. I added a location to it. I attached the feeling to it because I very much was, now my timeline was a lot shorter. Like a gap of 3-4 years versus shrinking that down to what, October to June, 7-8 months. Watch my video on how to move out in 7 months. Yeah, that video, that how to move out in 7 months, is really the work that I put in behind it. And if you watch that video, I will say, you'll hear me say, like, this was my plan on paper, and this was how I was like, okay, this is my plan, this is how I'm gonna get there. Bam. Granted, I didn't follow that plan like to the letter, but you see where I'm still at, right? Because I manifested it, I set the intention, I believed it, and I put in the work for it. And I was in before my birthday. Wrote that in August. Wrote that in October of last year. Crazy. Not really crazy, because when you work with the universe gonna work back. Now here's one that I wrote that's not really tangible, but just take my word for it that this is how I live my life. December 7th of 21, I wrote, my life is full of peace, harmony, strength, and resilience. Baby, when I tell you, I've really always been resilient. Like, if you know anything about me, I'm gonna make some shit happen. Like, it don't matter what the scenario is, I'm gonna make some shit shake. Okay? And it just, but I wanted it to be harmonious. I wanted everything to basically to come to me in ease. And I didn't want to have to be strong all the time, but I would still be strong when necessary. You get me? And baby, even before moving into my own crib, I was very much living a peaceful life. So now, well, not before I wrote this, but like when I set the intention to be peaceful and to like be at peace all the time, it took some work. But like after so long of choosing peace, you really do live a peaceful life. Like it's very possible. Ooh. But you just the girls that get it. I don't want to tell y'all. I have one next one is from February 7th. It's something I'm still working on. I ain't gonna tell y'all all that. One, because evil eye, you never know who's watching. But also, you gotta work in silence. Just only speak when it's time to say checkmate. But just know. Hold on. February. I have you see the highlight. I got something coming for y'all, and that is gonna be like full. If my apartment is not tangible proof for you, that will be tangible proof. But we get there when we get there. Patience, everything in divine timing. What else do I have bookmarked? There's really one main one that's also not all the way tangible, but it's practical, and when I say it, you'll get how it's actually tangible. But we're gonna finish looking through this book first. What else do I have? Okay, so March 25th. So I had already decided where I want to be, what apartment, not what apartment I want, but like what kind of apartment. And just, it's March, so now I'm a couple months into my process. So I've done the work, and now I was manifesting. Let me just read it to you. March 25th of 2022, a couple months ago, I wrote, I was approved for the Dallas apartment Spirit has picked for me. Because, I had looked at a couple, I applied to a couple, so I was manifesting being approved. What's my favorite word? Approved. I tweeted that a couple times. And I was like, please, let me see. I would check. I don't feel like doing it right now. But I wrote that March 25th, 2022. I will screenshot the date that I actually got I'll screenshot the day that I got the pre-approval. Wow, speak English. When I got the pre-approval and when I got the approved. Tangible evidence, if you will. Even though I've got nothing approved. But you got people that don't believe in manifestation, you gotta show it to them. You gotta put it in the palm of their hand. April 11th, I put a name to the approval. I wrote, I am proud of myself for getting approved by, and then my apartment complex. Obviously can't tell you that. But it just I attached a feeling to it. I was specific. And it just, here we are. Crazy, right? You work with the universe, it works with you. So that's all the ones I have bookmarked in this book. My last entry in this book, let's see, was April 14th. Because by then it was all emotional and mental aspects of my life, not so much tangible things. But let us come into the new book. It says, you are worthy of new beginnings, period. So as my new life began, I started using this book. Now, May 21st, the day I moved into my apartment, I wrote, all responsibilities are on auto pay. That's always been, look, I'm working on it, but my money mindset was not in the best place. So one of a big thing to me was wanting to have my bills on auto pay and not having to think twice about it. I'm positive I wrote it before May 21st, but I thought it was in this book and I couldn't find it. So I just I found the one where I actually wrote it, that I'm positive that I wrote it before this, because I remember my manifestation phrase, as I was scripting, I wrote, my bills are on auto pay and I don't think twice about it. I know for a fact that was because that was what I wanted, to not have to think twice about it. Because they can be on auto pay, but me and the way my money mindset was set up is I'm always worry about it. But I said I wanted them to be on auto pay and I don't got to worry about it. So May 21st was the first time I found that I wrote, all my responsibilities are on auto pay. And where's the other one? I didn't have another one? Oh, I thought I had another one. And without y'all getting all the way in my business, just know everything is on auto pay. My rent is on auto pay. Electric is on auto pay. What's the word? Wi-Fi is on auto pay. Everything's on auto pay, and I don't gotta worry about it. I do still not worry about it, but like I still check it just because my finance mind and my adulting mind, that's just how it works. But I don't like really check them / worry about it, because I know it's all in a separate account. It's all my responsibilities are attached to one account, not the same account as like my shopping, like my food and da. So I really am not worried about it. I get paid, I put the money in that account for those responsibilities. Come payday, or I guess due day, it automatically comes out of that account and I don't gotta worry about it. All of my responsibilities, rent, electric, Wi-Fi, all on auto pay. I'm not going to show y'all tangible proof of that because you don't got to be in my business. Just trust that they are all on auto pay. Manifestation works, my love. It really, really does. You just got to believe it. Like, nothing is dead ass too big for you to believe. And the one that I'm working on will really be proof that, like, if you can conceptualize it, you can have it. And that is going to be physical, tangible proof that, like, you can have whatever you want. So, yeah. I very much, like, shout out to me, okay? My bills are on auto pay. Come on, adulting. Wow. Like, I really did that. Shout out to me. Oof, stretch. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got. If you made it to the end of the video and you don't know me, hi. My name's Naori. Stick around. You love it here. Duh. Eek. Embrace being a star. Subscribe. Follow my socials. Bow. I have got half an hour before Astro Chat Live. If you know, you know. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I will see you in my next video. Bye. I'd rather be smoking weed.